What's up guys, DuArktik here with another Marvel Strike Force video, and in this video we are back to talk about BATTLEWORLD. As you guys can see, BATTLEWORLD starts today, and you're gonna be live on Twitch and on YouTube tackling BATTLEWORLD throughout the week. But this is some very exciting moment, right? We finally have the return of BATTLEWORLD, and we're gonna see if the feedback that the community gave to Scopely is going to increase our appreciation for BATTLEWORLD. Which, in my opinion, like in the past, it was not great, but it was okay. So, but I hope it goes from great to better. Definitely not amazing, I don't have the expectation so high, but at least better than it was. Okay, so in this video, we're going to take a look at the changes they did so far. And like I said, later at night, we're going to take a look at this live on YouTube and on Twitch. We're going to tackle everything and see what really changed, because visually I'm actually a little bit scared. So let's take a look. Okay, we're gonna start off with the leaderboards. Right now there is no leaderboard active. Is this gonna be something that they will bring back, or is it something that is completely over? Because, well, now it's a monthly thing, right? And if it will have a leaderboard, I'm not sure if just 1 week is enough to select who's good on the leaderboards or not, but we'll see if next month they will change it, because we are already close to the end of February, so the next BATTLEWORLD should be in 2 weeks, right? At least that's what I'm expecting. Now, in terms of the difficulties, we have the same difficulties, and if you ended on difficulty 5 last time, you're gonna start off on difficulty 5 as well. They didn't update the first time clear rewards, which is super lame. But they already mentioned that they are working on BATTLEWORLD 2, the second version of BATTLEWORLD without Knull, with the next character. And this is going to be the Invisible Woman evil version, Malice, that is now available on Marvel Rivals. And that's very interesting. So another place where you can get villains, right? But beyond that, first time rewards, no changes. Now, in terms of the rewards themselves here, the VPs you earn, they changed quite a few things, and some of them for the good. I'm actually pretty happy with the changes, and I think the community as a whole will appreciate those changes as well. We have a lot more purple ISO weight, which is great. So we can see right here that we're gonna get 120,000 of these BATTLEWORLD currency tokens, which is actually great. I think you spend like 5,000 for each piece of ISO weight you get, and we'll talk about that in a second. But you also get the tier 3 ISO weight credits, which is always what you want, especially with ISO weight purple level 4 and level 5 already on the horizon. The blue ones, the blue ones are irrelevant at this point in time. But yeah, with this currency, if you go to the BATTLEWORLD store, you can get 5 shards for different characters, and as you guys can see, like 120,000 of that currency allows you to buy a lot of character shards. The ISO weight, not so much, right? But you should always focus on the one you have the least, because it's always based on RNG, it's always based on some bullshit algorithm, so you'll always have less of a specific type over other types. So make sure you always buy the one you have less, if you already farmed all the characters. Okay, so those are the weekly rewards. I'm not exactly how they call these, because we have other rewards going on in BATTLEWORLD as well. So let's go to zone 1, the Abyss, and see what we're gonna tackle. Now let's talk about the difficulty. So the enemies, when BATTLEWORLD first arrived, the enemies were very weak. And one of the things that surprised me is that now, to unlock the next zone, you only need to get 100 points. Which, I'm not sure if this is gonna be like this or not, but sounds absolutely ridiculous, because that means that anyone, even if you're on a lower alliance, you're gonna be able to clear this anyway. I'm not sure if they are pushing this on purpose for people to go to the higher difficulties, but it's like pointless. Why would you have this? Make it just free then, or make it 1 point. It's so stupid. Anyway, now taking a look at each of the missions. So you have global hero, so you can use a bunch of characters like X-Men characters here. You also have Avenger characters. You have a ton of them. But look at these enemies. Yikes. So we have enemies with Crimson Gear, Purple Eyes Await, and Diamonds. From 1 diamond all the way to 3 diamonds. And we are even facing Shadow King and Thanos Endgame, multiple Gores, Ancient Ones, Emma Frosts. So watch out, this might actually be difficult. That's why we're gonna be doing this on live on YouTube, on Twitch, because we might get surprised here. I hope that the difficulty is on point, because last time the difficulty was just way too easy, and that's why people didn't appreciate it so much. But anyway, so you're gonna get 9,000 Battle World credits, which is a nice amount, and we have the multipliers as well, which will affect your enemies or your team, right? But you can see that right away you're gonna unlock the next zone, right? 40,000. So as long as one player clears this, or even half of it, you're gonna unlock the next zone anyway. Okay, in terms of the other missions, we have Global and Villain, so you can use your Morgan Le Fay, your Dead Seeds, other teams as well. But this one just has a few minions or a few enemies. I heard that the Venom is like super buffed, so that might be a little bit scary. In terms of rewards, not as good, but okay, it's just one wave of enemies. And finally, we have the last mission. We have Astral and Spider Society. Big yikes. Spider Society is a very strong team, so if it requires Astral or Spider Society, well, yeah, that's a big deal for sure. And we are facing Spider Weaver, Lizard, that counter Spider Society. Oh my god, this is gonna be interesting. Double Dr. Octopus, Triple Weaver. I'm not sure how Astral is gonna pair up against these because of Weaver and their charges. We'll take a look at that, but I'm not really sure if all the abilities are unavoidable or not. Maybe yes, but I'm not sure. So we have multiple Green Goblins, also Iron Patriot. That's gonna be some scary damage coming our way. 9,000 of the Battle World credits, but look at this, 80,000 Purple Eyes Await, which is definitely a nice amount for something you have to do just one day. So yeah, it seems like even the daily rewards are going to be pretty decent. Let's take a look at the other zones. We have just 3 more. So City Villain, City Heroes, Astral, or Extreme X-Men. Ooh, I'm not sure about that. Extreme X-Men, their time is over. We have Spider-Man Big Time, we have Jean Grey, we have Hercules. What? Are you kidding me? Oh, this is... Okay, here we have a big Aries as well, Emma Frost, double leader, double Patriot, so we can expect a lot of damage from the enemies. And finally we have Old Man Logan. Yikes! Wow, it seems like the difficulty is really up here. Unless these guys die with one hit, Nightcrawler, Old Man Logan, these are some serious contenders to cause us a lot of problems, so this is really surprising. And once again, we have a nice amount of Purple Eyes Await. So with the previous level, this is already 200,000 eyes await, so it's enough for one character. Let's move on to the next zone before the boss battle. And here we have Cosmic and Hero and Cosmic and Villain. So here is where you're going to use your Rocket Raccoon and Groot, Howard the Duck, and Lilandra, right? Let's take a look at these enemies. So lots of zombies. Ooh, Blade, Super Scroll. Wow. Oh my god, the difficulty here is gonna be interesting. And then Mephisto. Oh my god. Oh, nice. Oh, I'm ready for this. Okay. So in terms of the rewards, we have 10,000 victory points. Once again, it only takes 100, so I don't really get it. Here we have Oath, so this is a special mission where the minions get like very, very strong, and they're all vampires and whatever, so that's gonna be interesting. These enemies have some very strange mechanics, but I'm surprised that these guys are only coming out the end, because they are the ones that are like very, very strong, so we'll see about that. And finally we have Astral with Spider Society once again. They really want you to gear up that Spider Society, even for level 105. And here we have Thanos in game, we have Apocalypse, Kaori, yikes, Kaori, double Apocalypse, double Kaori, Captain Britain, and the gladiators and whatever else, 10 in game for energy. Like, wow, this is actually going to be difficult. It might be, right? It might be. I mean, they have crimson diamonds, they have crimson here, they have diamonds, purple ISO 8, so interesting. And lastly, we have 160,000 purple ISO 8, which overall that means 360. So we have 1 character and a half distributed throughout the week, right? So I think this is a good amount because after we are still getting the extras from the rewards. Okay, then we have Knull. We don't know anything about Knull so far. We know not that now the bleeds are capped. You know that if Knull kills you, you cannot be revived. It was exactly the same in the past. 800 million health, but it seems like now we can do health removal to a degree. I think it's still gonna be limited, and that's pretty much it. It's still gonna take us to 2 months to unlock a Knull, but like I said, we have this week, and then in 2 weeks we should have the second run again, at least I hope, but we'll see when it comes in regards to the schedule. Now, in terms of rewards of beating Knull, we have 240,000 ISO 8 on top of what we had, so that's gonna be enough for almost 3 characters, 2 characters and a half for Dark Dimension 8. Then we have 100 shards for Knull, 48,000 of this currency. That's pretty solid based on the other rewards that we were looking before. Lots of ISO 8, lots of different things that you're gonna be able to buy. So we're gonna have a total of 120,000, 48,000, and throughout, this is gonna be around 200,000 currency alone. Man, this is gonna allow you to get all the new characters plus the ISO 8 and still have some leftovers. So, I mean, in terms of the rewards, what we have going on right now in the game, I think that's gonna be very, very solid. And it's a major payout, right? If you are able to complete a Knull at least one time, it's a major payout. And because we don't even have leaderboards right now, your alliance only has to do this one time, so I think it's going to be pretty easy. So yeah, guys, that's everything about Battle World returning. Once again, we're going to be live on YouTube and on Twitch, tackling each of the missions and see exactly how difficult this is going to be or not. The rewards look very, very solid based on how many days we have to play, right? 4 days or so. But the enemies, some of those enemies I'm actually very scared. Super Scrolls, Coyotes, Apocalypses, Mephistos, Captain Britain's full Illuminati teams. I think that's going to be quite surprising, but this is what we asked for, right? We asked for some challenging content that we can tackle throughout the level cap increase and the next gear tier. So maybe Scopely is finally going to deliver. But you guys let me know your thoughts about Battle World. Are you excited about these rewards? You think it's a fair amount to compensate for throughout the year or throughout the month? Are you excited for Knull? Are you going to be ready to unlock Knull next month? Let me know all of that in the comments below. And as always, if you like information on these videos, make sure to share it to your friends on Facebook and Discord. If you're new to my channel, make sure to subscribe for more Marvel Strike Force content. And I'll catch you guys later.